In a remote land, there is a legend about this grand estate, with tales of incredible riches hidden within. But the house doesn't want to give it up. Tonight, these 7 people have traveled halfway around the world in search of these riches. They have no idea what shocking surprises await them. And only one of them will ultimately leave with the fortune. Money. Inside the estate of panic.
I'm fearful, but intrigued. It's sort of that thing that you're afraid of, but it draws you in. You're kind of mesmerized by it.
I have no idea what is gonna happen when we go in the house. I'm really nervous now. I'm just gonna have to check my fears at the front door and just go for it.
It's hard to imagine that a person would actually live here because the estate is just massive and it would just be frightening. I couldn't imagine having all these rooms and all the bumps and noises in the night.
I think I am gonna be the guy to beat. After sizing up everybody, I don't feel threatened by any of those guys.
Get used to this.
This guy walks in and I swear he looks right out of a horror movie. He looks kind of like a vampire-y guy. I just had no idea what was really going on behind those eyes.
So glad you all made it safely. Hi, Rupert. Welcome to the estate of panic. This is my home. It's a house unlike any other. It doesn't want you here. This estate will prey on your fears, your phobias, and your nightmares. But it's not all bad, there's cash. In fact, there's a fortune hidden in this estate that's just sitting there, ready for the taking. Getting it is another matter. Things might get a little nasty. So tonight, I'm going to take you to different rooms in this estate. In each room, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in cash. Your job is to get in, get the money, deal with any unpleasantness, and get out. Now, word of warning, if you get too greedy, if you go after too much money and you're the last to leave the room, you'll be locked in, and we won't see you again. But don't rush in and rush out either. The money may be hard to find, but it's there. Out of all of you who make it back, whoever ends up with the least amount of money will also be done for the night. In other words, every room will claim 2 victims. So it's really simple. Be the last to leave or leave with the least amount and you're a goner. I'm going to personally escort you to the first room in the house. We're going to go to the attic. And I want to apologize ahead of time. I haven't had a chance to clean it in quite some time. Oh, and there's one other thing. There's an object. It's worth an extra $1,000 if you can bring it back. All I can tell you about it is you're going to have to earn it. Let's go.
When Tall, Dark, and Creepy started taking us up to the attic right away, I really didn't know what to expect. I thought we'd at least have some time to maybe just sit down and take it all in.
The riddle was you got to earn it. So my feeling going to this room is that it's going to mean an urn, like for cremated ashes.
Now remember, get in, get as much money as you can, deal with any of the unpleasantness, and then get out. My attic is a web of monetary intrigue. Cash makes this old piano play out of tune. Sitting on it is the urn, is the object of value, but will they find it? And there is money inside here, but this space comes with a surprise for whoever enters it. And I wonder, how did all these cobwebs get here in the first place? Good luck.
Honey, I'm home. As I entered into this room and I just seen a whole bunch of like junk.
Oh, God. we first entered the room, it looked like this just entirely run-down place. Cobwebs everywhere, dust everywhere. I was just shoving as much money down my shirt as I possibly could. Oh my God.
It was dusty, it was cold, cramped.
It looks like we got some good competition. Got this big Samoan guy, and he's not gonna have any problem just taking one hand and moving me out of the way.
I looked down in a suitcase that I was opening, and I ran into a tarantula.
Whoa!
I'm afraid of anything that crawls. Spiders, roaches, bugs.
You might touch something, and I definitely don't like spiders.
I'm in the room and I'm searching for all the money, and I was looking for the riddle, and I was certain it was an urn. What do I need to get? Where's the urn? Where's the urn? So I went in the room, and I was immediately like, okay, find the urn, find the urn.
Whoa! I find the urn, and I'm thinking, great, $1,000. Might earn it. I'm gonna get the heck out of this room. Adios, amigos!
Not so fast, Milo. It's not going to be that easy.
Hello. How does it look? Dude, I hope I didn't step on any of them.
It's got to be up high. I saw this big bag of money, and it has a big dollar sign on it, and I'm like, all right. What's on there? What's on there? I found the urn, and so I looked to the door. Let me out. I got what I needed.
Good job finding the urn, Chris. But there's more money to be found. You may want to think twice before leaving the attic.
I hit the piano and I did terrific. I was pulling out all kinds of money. And then it seemed like every other place I looked, people had already been there. Come on.
I opened up the piano and I seen like all kinds of cash on the piano keys, so I started grabbing all kinds of cash.
There was a lot more there. I should have just stayed on the piano and took every dollar out of there that it was hiding.
The first door that I saw was locked, so I'm hauling around to the other door. That door didn't open, so I just kept doing these loops. I'm really starting to freak out here. I was panicking. Let me get up.
It was so overwhelming. I think I uncovered more spiders than I did money.
Other door. They're not open yet.
Nobody's getting out.
I was running around and I thought, there's a little compartment here, let's go in. And I see some money, so I'm like, cool. And then the door closes behind me, and that's when I started to panic.
Sorry, Milo. Looks like you're in for the nasty surprise.
It was just spiders everywhere, and like, I'm out the room, I'm running, I'm gone, that's it.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Where do we come in? I have no idea. I knew I was doing pretty good. Even stuff that people had rummaged through, I found more money. The key? Got a door to leave?
I'm throwing my weight against this thing, then nothing. I ended up forcing myself out, and then I headed right for the door.
Finally, the door opened, and I just ran as fast as I could back to the foyer.
I didn't want to be the last person in the room, but I was concerned because I knew I didn't really have a lot with me.
This is it.
I seen a little old lady run out the door. So I oh, time to go. And I just out the door.
How do you even get out of here?
Ruby or Tennille? I'm looking forward to seeing who will spend the rest of the night in my attic.
Are people leaving?
I heard the doors slamming, and I figured if people were bolting, I was gonna bolt too.
It didn't seem like anybody was leaving. In the blink of an eye, I knew, crap, I better get the heck out of this room.
Next, the guests of the estate get smacked and trapped.
Oh, they locked me in. No!
Oh, and beware of the dogs.
Crap, I better get the heck out of this room.
If people were bolting, I was gonna bolt too.
I just want to get the hell.
I knew how close I was to being the last person in there. She was behind me, and that's all that mattered.
Who's missing? Tennille. Well, she'll be spending the rest of the night in the attic with the spiders. Chris, what do you have?
I do believe it's the urn you requested.
You really think the clue was that simple?
Yes.
You have to earn it, and I meant an urn?
Yes.
I noticed that when you picked it up, you just couldn't wait to get out of the room.
I'm really starting to freak out here.
You were sure that was worth $1,000, weren't you?
I was thinking, what else could it be? And an urn, and it's actually got ashes in it.
It does. Well, that's Uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I spilled some of them.
You spilled Uncle on the floor.
A little bit.
You do get $1,000 added to your. But Rupert, would you take the urn, please? Thank you. Milo. You couldn't wait to get out of there.
Could not. I thought I had the urn.
Yes, well, at least you have a pot to piss in. Unfortunately, that's not worth anything. All right, well, now we have some business to attend to. Two of you did really poorly. Janet, would you step forward, please? Ruby. Janet, how well do you think you did?
Well, now that I'm standing here in front of you like this, I don't think I did so good.
You didn't do very well at all.
Oops.
Ruby, did you even really try looking for money? Or did you kind of give up when you walked in?
No, I didn't give up at all. I tried, and everywhere I go, it was already empty.
Well, one of you made $47 out of the tens of thousands that was in the room. I'm sorry, Ruby, but you're done. Would you like to go with Rupert?
This mansion just messes with your mind. I'm definitely disappointed in myself. I let myself down.
Congratulations on making it this far. But I know you guys can do a lot better than you did. You can make a lot more money. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourselves, though. Whoever comes back with the most money from the next room gets an advantage later. Now, all the money that's been collected tonight may go towards the one person who can handle everything the estate throws at them. All I can tell you is, I hope your guardian angel is on your side. It might lead you to an extra $1,000. Come with me. Remember, get in, get the money, deal with anything nasty, and then get out. In my trophy room, there's a fortune to be found. The keys to all that treasure are hanging on the walls. But while they try to unlock my secrets, they'll run into some nasty surprises from above.
I just got more and more nervous as I got closer to the door.
Happy hunting. Try not to panic.
The door opens, and it looks like a fairly ordinary sitting room.
I'm like scared kind of to look for the money because I'm waiting for stuff to pop out.
I get in this room and I'm like, oh, little cat rug. Let's look, Bobcat. Let's throw it over.
Thank you, Mr. Cat.
I'm finding money like crazy. I'm on a roll. And boom!
All the pictures just start vomiting this horrible bile.
Muddy water gushing in.
Oh my God. Once all the water started pouring in, that room started to fill up fast.
It was ice cold, brown duty nastiness.
I remember zooming in on the wall and seeing keys. I figured I grabbed all the keys because whatever it is that needs to be open, I'm going to be the only one that has the keys. So I found a box. So I opened this box and then I found the money.
I'm gonna run towards the water because I figure wherever the water's coming out, that's probably where the most money is. Something came flying off the wall.
You kidding me? Come on.
Hello! Luckily, I wasn't looking up, so I stayed in the game.
Let's throw a little life into the party, shall we?
The biggest damn snake ever. It was crazy.
I was freaking out.
The biggest damn snake ever. At that point, I thought I was gonna die. Snake!
Where?
Snake! Snake!
Something bit me, and when you're in water, there's really not a whole lot of mobility. It's not like I could do like a one-on-one combat.
I could not see the snakes at all. I don't know if they'll bite me, if I'll get rabies. I don't know what the hell. So, damn this, I'm going to the door.
What are you doing up there?
A little prissy lip gloss girl running to the door, hollering. I thought, okay, we're good. This one's, she's already out.
What is there?
I searched, I looked around, didn't see the guardian angel in here.
I can't remember the riddle.
Anybody find the angel?
Too late, Joanne. Milo's already found his little angel. Oh, I guess they broke up over money.
What do I need to find?
We were all running around in the room, and everybody was looking for money. And Joanne was up by the door, just kind of freaking out. It's like, ah!
Oh!
Come back!
No! Oh, God! This is some bull. Oh! I froze up. I thought I was gonna die. What clicked in my head was I have all the keys. I'm standing here hoping to find somebody to give me something that needs to be open and we can split the money.
Roll this thing.
You see a box? You see anything with keys? Anything with keys? Come on, let's work together. Just give me half some of the money in the box. Whatever got keys, I got keys.
I'm thinking, I don't really want to split any money with Joanne.
I'll open it and give you half the money. I swear. I swear, I got keys.
Here, give us the keys or we give you the snake.
You don't play. I'm not playing.
She's about to have an absolute aneurysm.
Give us the keys or we give you the snake.
I'm not gonna... Dude, as terrified as I am, I'm gonna throw these damn keys in the water. I swear.
Let's see the key.
Don't play.
Everybody else was looking for keys. At that point, I was stashing more and more and more cash. And I thought, I've got this one.
Okay, here, I will take this snake away from you.
play.
Here you go. Here goes the snake, okay? All right, the snake's gone. Come on, give me the keys. Thank you, darling. Woo! She
Joanne was freaked, and so I got these keys from her.
I was the first one out of there. At least I know, if nothing else, I'm not gonna be the last one in there. And it's not about who stays in the longest.
She gave me a lock. She unlocked something already.
I'm not helping you guys through that.
Like she already got in it. She's sitting trying to waste our time.
Now I'm going under the rug and I'm finding more cash.
Oh, no, wait. That's not good.
The muddy water's just pouring in. I started freaking out, and I just bolt for the door.
Coming at me.
Janet was underwater looking for money, so I said, it's time to get out of here. There's only one other person to make it out of the room at this point, and I'm thinking it's got to be Colette.
By this time, my chest was just bulging with cash. And then I realized I do not want to be the last one in this swimming pool.
I just continued to grab more money, and we were just looking for money all over the place, and I seen Janet dashing for the door. The only problem was there was all kinds of things I was stepping on and tripping over.
I know this big giant was behind me somewhere, but I know it got through the door before he did. Hey.
Janet, that was so close.
You're telling me.
By the way, thanks for wiping your feet. Honestly, would you go to your mum's house with shoes like that? I suppose it's okay. I guess your mum didn't try to drown you in a room of mud. So, what on earth was going on in there, Joanne?
Dude, did you see the snakes in there? I had keys. He threatened me with a snake, picked up the snake. Give me the keys or I'm gonna throw the snake on you.
Give us the keys or we give you the snake. I figured I could get the keys if I knew she was,
That is not gonna work.
terrified.
You trying to harm me and I'm gonna give you the keys? I thought I was gonna die.
All right, let's get to some business, shall we? Two of you didn't fare that well. All right. Joanne, would you step forward, please? Janet, step forward, please. It was actually quite close between you two. You both had over $2,000, but the loser had just over $1,700, and that's Chris.
What? Are you serious?
You did a nice job, Chris, but I'm afraid you're done. If you'd like to go with Rupert.
All right.
Are you serious? Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I was just shocked, blown away. I'm so upset.
Well, you've gone through a lot in a very short period of time. But right now, it's crunch time. Only one of you will get the chance to take home not just the money that you've won, but the money that everyone else has won. All right. There's plenty more money in this estate, so let's go grab it, shall we?
All right.
You're cold, you're wet. You probably want to get warm and dry.
Yeah, please.
You probably do, but we're not going to do that.
Oh, darn.
Of course.
Of course not.
Instead, I'm going to send you outside for some fresh air. Well, kind of fresh. You see, just outside is the estate's graveyard. There's a lot of memories buried there, and a lot of cash. A lot of cash. More than any of the other rooms combined. Now, you know the rules. Get in, get the money, deal with the nastiness, and get out. Last one to leave, or leave with the least amount of money, and you're done. Now, Milo, you found the angel, so you have an advantage. You get a 10-second head start. Use it well.
You got it.
Let's go find out who put the fun in funeral, shall we? If you'd like to head out through the front door, Rupert is waiting for you. Good luck.
Thank you.
I've never been to a graveyard before, so I didn't know what to expect. I'm thinking Thriller, Michael Jackson, some people gonna jump out or something. It was just really creepy, not knowing. I was pretty much freaked out.
Buried among the dead in my graveyard is plenty of cash and some nastiness. If they can open the door to my mausoleum, they will find a fortune. But beware, my family plot is protected by the hounds from hell.
The good news was that I got a 10-second head start on everyone else in the graveyard. The bad news was that I was alone in an old, creepy graveyard at night.
Oh, frack.
I figured there must be cash in the big stone mausoleum, so that's where I headed first.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, my.
I'm watching Milo from outside the graveyard, and I couldn't wait to get in there to, start grabbing the cash and go for it. Full throttle. All right, where is it? When we got into that graveyard, I was down in the mud, I was digging, I was jumping in graves.
I picked up the shovel and the axe because my strategy was, although I can't use both of them at the same time, I'm not leaving this shovel or this axe here for them to get it to dig up some. You use your hands.
Can't carry two things at one time. Come on.
Time to bail.
I cleaned out that mausoleum. Then I headed over to a coffin to see if I could find some more money.
Oh, crabs! Oh, crabs! Oh, whoa, there's a lot of crabs.
Oh, hello.
Oh, God.
I saw Milo open one crypt that had a lot of money in it.
Mine,
Oh,
Virginia?
no, mine. Mine.
Milo grabbed and I grabbed plenty of cash.
Money. Oh, God, these smell. Oh, they smell.
There was like crabs crawling around in there, and I could smell poopy stuff and dead fish.
Tell you what, when I win, I'll take you out to crab dinner. Oh.
Any more in here? Oh. Come on, Joey. It's money.
I'm looking through the bushes. I'm seeing money here and there. I see this coffin that's sitting real high and it's heavy.
I can't push it. Okay, coming this way.
So I tried to use my tools to get it open.
I can't open it. Oh, dogs.
Hey, puppies. Hey, puppies. Oh, I love you. I love the puppies.
After finding money in that first coffin, I decided to hit as many of them as I could.
Oh, no. No. Oh, God. Oh, we got some maggots.
Oh man, there was even some grave that had a cover on it, like a sarcophagus. I couldn't even believe I moved it. Oh, more creepy stuff. And I was in there grabbing, and there were all kinds of weird, fishy creatures. And I was telling them to get out of my way so I could get that money. Get out of the way, will you? Get off the money.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jacking all your stuff that you wanted to take to eternity. Oh, get back. Oh, God. Oh, no, he lost his leg. Oh.
Can't move. Too heavy.
I still can't open up this coffin. So I'm like, the hell with that.
Okay, start knocking.
So then I start trying to kick over stuff, and that's where all my money came from.
Come on, money.
So then I see Milo head back to that coffin, and I'm like, okay, let me use his strength to help me get this thing open.
Joanne and I get to the casket at the same time, and I was like, okay, Boo, let's do this together. We'll figure it out once we open it.
Whoa, get away from me with that.
I look in, and there's cash covering the floor. So I'm thinking, I need to get in there quick.
Pardon me, miss. Sorry.
I jump in, land on the floor, start picking up cash. And I just hear, whoa, lights out.
Haha, locked you in.
Oh, they locked me in. Okay. No.
Find out what the house has in store each week on your cell phone. Text ESTATE to 72434 to get updates on A State of Panic.
Pardon me, miss. Sorry.
I jump in, land on the floor, start picking up cash. And I just hear, whoa, lights out.
Haha, locked you in.
Oh, they locked me in. No.
Why do I keep getting locked in?
No.
The man jumped right in front of me, and I just closed the thing like, oh, all right. After I thought about it, I'm like, oh, well, that was kind of cool and clever.
With Milo trapped again, let's see if the women can dig up enough money to win it all.
Okay, move the rocks, Joanne. Move the rocks.
All right, come on, make it worth my while. All right, thank you.
One of the little mausoleum things that I turned over had a huge stash of cash in it. I thought I was doing really well.
Where is the rest?
Oh, rack.
Joanne slammed the lid shut on me. All I can think is, I'm gonna be stuck in here for good. So I kick the coffin door as hard as I can and bash it open.
How do you get in and out of there, though? That's the only thing.
I can't see. I can't see. I need to see. I need to stay in the light. Stay in the light. When I heard the dogs, I lost it. If that dog come, I'm out of here and I'm booking it.
I dug up this one box that had a chain attached.
Okay, I need help.
And Milo actually helped me, and we agreed to split once we opened it.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah, but you're splitting half of whatever you get.
We realize going into this, we just have to get as much cash as we can. The more we help out each other, the more it's going to benefit us if we're the ones out.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
Hold it.
And there was a stash of cash in there. And sure enough, he grabbed and I grabbed.
Oh, you got the better part of the deal.
I don't think so.
Oh, God, that was your rib. Heads up.
We're just grabbing.
Them dogs coming for us.
These dogs are barking. You don't know where the barks are coming from, and they seem nasty.
Come on, Joanne. Come on. Stop bitching up. Come on. Dogs are getting closer. I'm getting more panic. I don't see any more money. I don't want to just bolt out of here. I'm going to stick around for a little bit more, kind of tough it out. Come on. Oh.
Somehow the fog parted, and we all kind of had the same thought at the same time, and we bolt.
Time to bail.
I squeeze out at the last possible moment, and Janet is locked in the cemetery.
This is the only place I can stuff it.
Well, if it isn't the grave robbers. No Janet, huh? You left her out there all alone.
She's got the dogs.
Yes, she likes the outside. So it comes down to you two. Tonight, one of you will potentially be the winner in my estate. For the other, it would have been a long night of terror for nothing. It all comes down to how much money you brought back from the graveyard. So how's your night been here? Had a pleasant stay?
No.
Good. How would you describe it?
Invasive and sticky.
But potentially rewarding. Right, Joe? For a girl who doesn't like to get dirty, you've come a long way.
I need a bath and a manicure because these nails are just done. My hair is dry, amazingly.
Amazing. And we have a bucket of water for your hair. I'm kidding. So let's get down to it. One of you almost doubled the other. Joanne, you made $3,200. Milo, luck of the Irish wasn't with you tonight. but you still made $6,618. It's a valiant effort tonight, Joanne, but you're done for the night. If you'd like to go with Rupert, the dogs need feeding.
I almost had a damn heart attack. I'm not ever doing anything like this again. You couldn't even pay me to come out here to even try to do this.
Milo, congratulations on making it this far.
Thank you.
Are you thinking about how you're going to spend the money?
Yeah, I've got a couple things lined up so far.
Good. All the money that's been collected by you and everyone else tonight could be yours. That's over $24,000. But I'm now going to give you a chance to make much, much more. I want to show you something. This is my vault. It's ridiculous in a couple of ways. Inside here will be a ridiculously difficult challenge and a ridiculous amount of money. Inside these 200 drawers are thousands and thousands of dollars just sitting there ready for the taking. Get as much as you can and get out of here before the locking mechanism activates on the door. Now, it takes 10 steel balls to complete the circuit. Once that 10th ball drops, the door locks. Sound simple?
Yeah.
Too simple?
No.
I think it is. Rupert! Oh, you read my mind. That's what I call a nasty twist. Thank you, Rupert. Sorry about the dress code. This is a straitjacket as issued to the criminally insane. This one's mine. Now, in order for you to get all the money that's been won tonight, you have to get out of this room. Somewhere in these 200 safety deposit boxes, there's a key that will unlock this lock. A key that will free you from the shackles. There's also a lot of money. I'm not a total sadist, so I'll give you a hand, but just one. Otherwise, you'll have to open the boxes with your mouth, and no one wants to see that. Get out of the straitjacket and out of the room before the door locks, and you keep everything. And remember, the door will lock as the 10th ball drops in the timing mechanism. But if you don't get out of the straitjacket in time, you'll be locked in, and you'll lose it all. And there's one other option, and I really hope you don't have to use it. If it gets tight, if you feel like you're not going to make it, I want you to yell at the top of your voice, "I am panicking," and hit the red panic button. I'll come on in and save you, but you'll lose half your winnings. Any questions?
No.
Every second counts.
It was like pulling the rug from under my feet. Things are going numb. I got pins and needles everywhere. I'm trying just to breathe in this straitjacket and not freak out. Anthrax. Oh, crabs! Hi! Worst thing to get. Unless you have that shampoo. Rose powder. Honey. One ball? Oh, no. This jacket gets a little tighter and pulls me in a different way. And every time I reach up, this big strap cuts into my groin. No wonder people who wear these things are crazy. Oh, God, Scarface. Without the key, there's no way I'm getting out of this jacket. Okay. Money, money, money. Oh, snake. 3 balls. I've only got one hand free. I've got no reach, so I'm searching these boxes any way that I can. Oh, but that was a horrible idea. Now I've got flour up my nose, in my eyes. It's ridiculous. I should have started low. We got confetti, cream, crab party. Come on, Key. There's got to be a better way. Oh, come on. Okay, gotta pick up the pace. That's not fair. Oh.
with stuff in it. Okay, no.
I go through and I'm just looking for this key. I wasted a ton of time looking for that damn key when I could have been looking for money.
Milo, you're wasting time looking for the key on that side of the vault.
Oh, you kidding me?
I get the whole back wall done. None of them have the key.
How many balls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, gotta pick up the pace.
Milo's near the key now. Let's see if he can find it in time.
Nothing. Okay. Key! Woo! All right. Come on. It's just like that contortionist in the circus. And, oh, I can't see. Feel. Close your eyes. Let it happen.
8 balls.
Yes, open. Come on, lock. You're unlocked. Just get off me. Okay, close your eyes. Open them. Come on. Yeah. Oh.
By the end, I didn't care if I had the cash. I got out of the jacket and I'm just completely relieved.
All right. Goodbye. Jeans. Where's the most cash? Okay. 9.
Time to get some money.
Let's go. It's about greed, baby. Let's take these bets. Okay. 1 ball left. Let's just go. There. And... Oh! We're out of here!
Didn't think you were going to make it out.
Neither did I.
So happy for you. You had 24 seconds to spare. Well, looks like you've won the money. You beat the house. Congratulations. Rupert? Really? You made over $1,100. Feels like 26,095 bucks. Happy?
Yes.
Well, at least one of us is. Congratulations, Milo. Not bad for a night's work. Now get out of my house.